Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on euro currency. Well, actually, it's just a few things that have changed since our analysis on the weekend. It's just because yesterday was a holiday in the United States, the President's Day, so some markets mostly were inactive, and you will not see any big changes across the board. So whatever currency you could consider. Meantime, just a few moments for intraday performance might be important for today's session. Just to remind you that today also will be the Putin speech. It's within a few hours, probably maybe within the 2 hours it should start. So we will see whether it will make impact or not, especially on the gold market. Speaking on the Forex, here's mostly we're watching for the same. If you remember, this was really a sophisticated situation on the technical side, where we're gambling about whether the market will start upward bounce right from here, or we'll get the collapse, we'll get the print bottom on the monthly chart, on the weekly chart that could start to pull back from the lower level. And we were needed to get some identifier, some signal that could clarify the possible performance. And as we have agreed, so we will be watching for a hand and shoulders, reverse hand and shoulders on the fall time frame chart, on the hourly chart, that could shed some light on the nearest term perspective. Speaking on a dollar index, unfortunately, guys, I can't load the intraday chart, but based on the daily chart of the dollar index, we see here's the same pattern as on euro currency, and we have here some minor divergence. As you can see with these two taps, suggesting that probably dollar could become a bit weaker, so maybe the ground that we are following right now in euro currency will work. Anyway, on the 4 hour time frame chart now, you could see that markets keep going lower. We talked a lot about different patterns that might be formed. We talked about the free drive pattern that might be formed here. If market will show some extended action to the 1 or 775, then start dropping. In this case, we could get some kind of the free drive. But current upward action, it doesn't contradict the appearing of this pattern. It's just because the forming of the third drive might start when this market reaction will be over. It's not agreed or actually with the idea of the bread and butter trade or double repo trade, but we'll see what will happen. This well, currently it's not very important. It's just because market doesn't stand at 1775, so we'll see what will happen later. But currently we're mostly focused on this performance. So if you remember, we talked about this possible head and shoulders. Now what we have the divergence. This market divergence suggests the taking out of this top. And here market's flirting with a MACD indicator. So potentially we also could keep an eye on possible bullish grabber. Bullish grabber suggests taking out of this top. And with a high degree of the certainty, we could get at least kind of the ABCD performance, maybe precisely to the level around 1 or 770. So some kind of the ABCD based on the hand shoulders. What will happen next, we will see. Either we will get the upward continuation or maybe another pattern starts forming. That will be already second question. So finally, if you take a look at the hourly chart, here's performance with our hand and shoulders. Performance actually, well, I have no questions, because take a look at the second half of the pattern where stands the bullish part of the reverse hand and shoulders. This is bearish part, and that should become the bullish part. Frosting action here looks really nice. Downside action looks slow, which is actually also good. And in fact, I would say that market already stands in place while you have to make the decision. If you would like to trade it long on the bullish side, let's take a look. ABCD pattern down is completed. Market touched the OP in agreement with the major 50% support. Euro currency likes the 50% supports, 1 or 658. That's, well, nicely agreed with the previous lows, the previous shoulder. So if you'd like to take the long position, you could try to do this right there with the stop somewhere below the 618 level, and your potential loss will be, well, around 20 pips. so maybe 25 pips. Because if market will fail to turn up right from here, start breaking it down, moving back to the lows, it means that we're going at least to 105.60 area, which is actually our ABCD COP target stand, and next part of Y1618 extension right there. But it also could mean that we're going just to the next support, because 105.60 will be already below this level. And it means that we're going directly to the 103.55, 104.60 confidence support area. That's how much information we could get just from the simple hourly head and shoulders pattern here. So that being said, for the bears, I do not have something to trade by far. This market stands at support. That potentially it could give us grabber on the fall time frame chart and reverse head and shoulders on the hourly chart. That's why bears have to wait either when the ABCD will be completed, or if hand shoulders will fail. How it could fail we already just discussed. So bears have to wait for one of these moments. For the bulls, this market already stands around the bottom of the right arm. If you would like to try to trade it, well, that's the points where you should make the decision whether stake position or not. Stop, as I said, probably will be enough somewhere in this area. So that's actually all that we have concerning euro currency.